Welcome, everyone, once again to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Tonight, via tape delay here at Washington, PA, the home of the Trinity Hillers. It's the Hillers hosting the Mustangs of Laurel Highlands. Hello, everyone. This is Gary Frankhauser, along with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you for tonight's high school football action. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith in charge. Once again, this is Gary Frankhauser, Jerry Dupay on the camera. We'll be right back with our starting lineups. After this, you're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer.
Hosting the Mustangs here tonight in a key conference matchup. Both teams looking for a conference victory in the start of the 2017 season. Here's your starters. First for the Mustangs on offense. At left tackle, number 55, Jonathan Leahy, 6 foot, 215-pound senior. At left guard, Joey Conley, 6 foot 1, 250-pound sophomore. At center, Will Kuznar, number 58. He's 5'9", 230 pounds, and he's a senior. At right guard, number 59, Cody Christopher, a 5'11", 250-pound senior. At right tackle, Brandon Chury, 6 foot 1, 240-pound senior. He wears number 77. On the outside, number 10, Ryan Richter. He's 5'11", 200-pound senior. At wing, number 1, Jacob McClusack, a 5'7", 170-pound senior. At fullback, Chad Petrus. He's a senior, and he wears number 45, a 5'11", 175-pounder. At quarterback, you'll see two quarterbacks for the Mustangs. Number 2, Ian Edenfield, 6'4", 230-pound senior. And number 9, Connor Basinger, a junior at 6'1", 175 pounds. Also at wing, number 12, Ryan Fike. He's a 5'7", 155-pound senior. And Jacob Dukeman, one of the wideouts, number 30, 6'3", 195-pound senior. Those are our offensive starters for the Mustangs. We'll be right back with the starters for Trinity right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, financial services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Welcome back to the home of the Trinity Hillers. Pregame activities still going on. Introduction of all the midget league players and the cheerleaders. Big event here. First home game for the Trinity Hillers as they host the Mustangs. And while we have a minute, we want to remind all of our viewers that there will be brunch on the bridge. This in conjunction with the new Sheepskin Trail. Beautiful Sheepskin Trail out through South Union Township. And this will be held on Sunday, October the 8th at 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's brunch prepared by Chef Joe Carey, local chef, renowned chef in the community at South Union Township Sheepskin Trail at Hutchinson Park on Stadium Road. The buffet will include French toast, omelets, ham, potatoes, fruit salad, sweet rolls, coffee and juice, and much more. $15 per person. Kids 5 and under will eat free, and this is all sponsored by the Friends of the Sheepskin Trail to keep this endeavor moving forward. The proceeds will benefit the Sheepskin Trail Match Fund with the South Union Township Supervisors. For tickets, you can call the South Union Township office at 724-438-5480. That's brunch on the bridge, October the 8th, 2017, out at Hutchinson Park. Look for everyone to be out there for that great event. And as we're just about ready to start things here tonight, Laurel Highlands started off the season with back-to-back non-conference wins over Mount Pleasant and Indiana, but fell last week in their conference opener to Greensburg-Salem, so they will be looking to bounce back from that loss to try to pick up a conference victory. Trinity is 0-2 after not playing a Week 0 game. The Hillers almost shocked West Mifflin in Week 1, falling 26-24. And trailed Thomas Jefferson only 7-0 at halftime before surrendering several touchdowns in the third quarter as TJ won running away. The Mustangs have used the two-quarterback system with Connor Basinger and Ian Edenfield splitting time, each having their own success, and Connor Basinger on the ground having two big games in the first two wins against Mount Pleasant and Indiana, and Ian Edenfield showing a strong arm and his ability to power run for the Mustangs out of that read option. So the Mustangs will need to produce some scores here this evening. Trinity Hillers come in with a very staunch defense, and they'll be looking to cut down on that Mustang offense. The Mustangs also on defense will have their hands full with Joey Caroli at tailback for Trinity. Really cut through the Mustang defense last year, and he will get the bulk of the carries for Trinity here this evening. So that will be it. Our pregame activities will continue. We'll look forward to the opening toss and the kickoff right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Here we go, back at the home of the Trinity Hillers here in Washington, Pennsylvania. We're just about ready for high school football action. Headed to the middle of the field, the captains for both teams. For the Mustangs, number 77, Brandon Chury. Number 5, Elijah Gwynn. And number 45, Chad Petrus. For the Trinity Hillers, number 22 is Tanner Hudak. Number 14 is Dylan Kern. Number 3 is Joey Caroli, and number 69 is Will Edgar III. Pleasantries exchanged at midfield. A couple of midget football players out there to enjoy the festivities also. Some instructions from our referee here this evening. Both teams in need of a conference victory here tonight. It's going to be difficult for either team to string enough wins together to get in the playoffs if they cannot pick up one here this evening. So early in the season, a conference game that has high meaning for both squads. Mustangs will need to control the ball with a high-powered running of Joey Caroli. Joey really torched the Mustangs last year, 326 yards on the ground last year, 6 touchdowns and a return for a touchdown. So very important here to try to control the ball. Looks like the Trinity Hillers will receive, and they will be going right to left on your TV screen. The Mustangs in their traveling white uniforms will defend the left goal. Here we go, final instructions from the head coaching staffs, and we'll have the kickoff here momentarily. Beautiful weather here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Just some high, fluffy clouds overhead. New lighting system here for Trinity. First of its kind in high school football. Some LED lighting. Caroli deep along with Colbert for the Hillers, doing the kicking for the Mustangs. Number 45, Chad Petrus, teeing it up. Mustangs probably will engage in some kind of a squib kick here. Keep the ball out of Caroli's hands here early. And it's a short, high kick. Caught at about the 25-yard line, breaking it out to the outside and slipping and falling before being brought down there on the return. Number 81 for the Hillers, and that was Cameron Moran. 1st and 10 for Trinity at their own 35-yard line. Defensively for the Mustangs across that front line, Cody Christopher, Jonathan Lady, and Brandon Chury. Linebackers, Edenfield, Petrus, Richter, and Richter. Sean and Ryan. This will be Caroli right up the middle, and he's tripped up but keeps his feet. Good balance through the line there. Finally tackled by Gwynn, but not before a gain of about 9.5, just short of the first down. Contact made right at the line of scrimmage, but Caroli kept those feet going and showed why he is one of the class running backs in the conference already here on his first carry. 2nd down and half a yard for the Hillers. Up to the line now for the Hillers. Kern, number 14, hands off to Caroli again off the left side, and a little more stern defense that time as Chad Petrus filled the hole. Held him to about a 3-yard gain that time, but it is a Hiller first down at the 47-yard line. Make it the 48. 1st and 10. First drive of the game. Hillers taking the opening kickoff now and gaining a first down on their first possession. Twin receivers wide right. Kern up under center. I backfield. Long count. He'll give it to Caroli again. Now tries to break it around the outside. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets outside for about a 4-yard gain. Pushed out of bounds there by Basinger and Richter out there for the Mustangs. Give him 4 on that carry. 2nd down and 6. Inside Mustang territory at the 48-yard line. Same formation for the Hillers. Tight end left, twin receivers to the right. High backfield. And Caroli fake this time, looking deep. Kern has a man open down the middle. Broken up and maybe intercepted. It was intercepted. And I believe that's Basinger back there running under it for the interception for the Mustangs. That's number 30 for the Mustangs. Jake Dukeman, give him credit for the interception. Picked that number up late, so Dukeman with the interception on the first down play from the 48-yard line. Hillers going for it all, so Mustangs turn that one away with the very athletic interception there by Jake Dukeman. And at quarterback now, he's going to go up the middle with Petrus, I believe. I'm sorry, number 18 getting a start for the Mustangs. That's Collins. Give him 1, maybe 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Starting at quarterback for the Mustangs. Looks like Basinger. Wearing number 3. No, who is that? That's Eden. Straight back. And the pass out in the flat. Caught there at about the 15-yard line. Drug out of bounds is McClusack. So Basinger will be wearing number 3 here this evening. In the away uniform. Usually he wears number 9, but that was McClusack on the catch that time. Gain of about 5. Brings up 3rd down and 4. McClusack on the short out. Able to pick up about 4 on that play. 3rd down deep in Mustang territory at the 15-yard line. Basinger straight back over the middle as a man and just overthrows the intended receiver there. That was Edenfield trying to go to the tight end over the middle. Had him open momentarily, but just threw high. And that will be out of the reach of Edenfield. The Mustangs lucky to not have that one intercepted. Caroli back there had an opportunity to pick that off, but good speed on that pass, went right through his hands. So into punt now for the Mustangs is Dukeman. He'll be standing at his own 1-yard line. And Caroli back deep. There's a high floater to the right side, and it'll get a Mustang bounce. Rolls into Hiller territory all the way down to the 44-yard line. So 35 and 6, 41-yard punt. And the Hillers will take over again after their last drive was stopped on the interception by Dukeman. Mustangs unable to gain a 1st down. Shift the field position back to the Hillers, and I think there's a timeout on the field. And with that timeout, we'll step aside on the South Union Township Sports Network. This is Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400 That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Did you see who called timeout? That was a penalty. What do we got? What do we have here?
His coach is upset.
Oh. 15-yard penalty. What's the call? Unsportsmanlike conduct. Or legal participation, maybe? But that's a 15-yard penalty, so we're back here on the South Union Township Network, and a fortuitous break for the Mustangs. It looked like the call was illegal participation. 15-yard penalty brings it all the way out to the 30-yard line, so the Mustangs will retain possession. Some confusion there. We weren't quite sure, so it was not a timeout. There was a penalty call there, and the Mustangs will step back out now with 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Inside fake, Basinger will keep it himself off right side, and he'll be pushed back after a short gain of about 3 out to the 33-yard line. Tanner Hudak in on the tackle along with Jared Embert. Now another whistle. What do we have this time? With 9 minutes in the first quarter, still no score. Some confusion on the field, I think. What do we have? Conversation concerning the play clock, maybe? We can only guess from our vantage point. But it looks like they have everything resolved. And we're ready to go. 2nd and 7. Basinger from the pistol, sends McClusack in motion, fakes and goes up in middle himself, twisting off tacklers, and it'll be another short gain for Basinger, stopped in there by number 58 for the Hillers. And Jared Rice in there for the stop for the Hillers, gain of about 4 there. Will bring up 3rd down and 3. Mustangs unable to convert on their first 3rd down opportunity, but the beneficiary of the penalty able to move the ball out now to the 37-yard line. Here's a handoff on the left side this time, trying to push ahead is, let's see who's on the carry. That's number 18 for the Mustangs, Jad Collins. Short of the 1st down, that's going to bring up another 4th down, just 4th and 1. Give him 2 yards on that carry, but not enough to gain the 1st down. So Dukeman will be back on to kick again, and back deep for the Hillers, the ever dangerous Joey Caroli. There's a high, wobbly kick. Caroli's going to call fair catch and take it at his own 28-yard line. The Hillers will once again take over. No score, 7:41 to go here in the first.
Just one here, Dave, please.
Dylan Kern, the quarterback for the Hillers, has his assignment from the coaching staff and brings it to the huddle. John Miller in his 3rd year as head coach for the Hillers. Graduate of local Peters Township High School. Zach Just, the head man on the Laurel Highlands side. And here's Caroli up the middle and hit in the backfield, but he does push forward for a couple yards. Tackle there by number 59 for the Mustangs. Richter, along with Ryan Richter. 59, Cody Christopher on the initial hit. Cleaned up there with Ryan Richter, gain of about 2. 2nd down and 8. Ball just outside the 30-yard line. Two receivers to the right, slot man and I backfield. 6-man front, and here's Caroli, sweep left. The pursuit was there, but he cut it up nicely for a gain of about 5 yards. Tackle there by Edenfield. Chury over there also helping out. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4. Ball sitting at the 36-yard line. Mustang pursuit was there, but Caroli cut it up nicely to get what he could out of that attempt, setting up a more manageable 3rd down and 4. Straight back, and there's a pass out into flat and caught at the 40-yard line. Looks like that is going to be just enough for the 1st down. Pass out there to number 4, Colbert. So Kern to Bear for the 5-yard pickup, and a 1st down for the Hillers at the 41-yard line. Just a simple square out to the right. Give credit to the receiver, Bear, knowing where those chains were, getting just enough yards for that 1st down. Now, fullback sets up wing left, and Caroli will come out to the outside. Good pursuit this time by the Mustangs, and big tackle there by number 6, Sean Richter, as he just took the feed out from under Caroli, and that's going to be a loss of about 3. So Sean Richter coming up from his linebacker spot, the 5'11 senior, showing good range from his outside linebacker position. The Hillers behind the chains now, 2nd down and 13. Still no score, coming up on 5:20 to go here in the 1st. Kern, straight back, looking. He has trying to go deep again. That's going to be overthrown, I believe, and there's no chance for a catch there by anybody. Receiver went down, but it was incidental contact. Good no call there by the officials. 3rd and 13 now. Kern showing a good arm. He aired that one out for approximately 45 yards in the air. Just overthrown, and good defensive position there by the Mustangs. Did not let Bear get behind them. Back into the huddle now. Kern will bring him out. Now split back as Kern will go to the shotgun. Twin receivers to the right, wide to the left. There's swing pass out to Crowley, looking to make somebody miss, and he will not reach the 1st down as he is brought down there by number 10, Ryan Richter. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 6 for the Hillers, and they'll bring out their punt team. In Hiller territory at the 45-yard line. Going back to do the punting for Trinity will be Colbert. And deep for the Mustangs. Looks like Dukeman and Basinger. Punt away. Good long punt. Fair catch called at the 21-yard line there by Basinger. And the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line and look for Ian Edenfield to come in at quarterback as the Mustangs will rotate all night. And that's what you have as Edenfield will trot in from the sideline with the play call from Coach Zach Just. Tight end right, wing left for the Mustangs. Klusak in motion, now handoff and break out to the outside. Good run there by Chad Collins. And he will get out close to a 1st down at about the 31-yard line. We'll have to wait for the spot. He's at the 31. Looks like he's a yard short. So a 9-yard run there by Jadakiss Collins. Likes to be called Jay. Here's the run inside. Now tries to bounce it outside. He's going to get the 1st down, I believe. And now we're going to have a flag thrown in. Could be a face mask. Around the outside, let's wait for the call. What's it going to be? Mustangs look like they're moving backwards, but he has enough for the first down out to the 36-yard line. Holding on the Mustangs. Crucial holding call there is going to move it back, and I stand corrected on Mr. Collins' first name, Jadakiss. Thanks to Barry Rosner here, providing me all the information. So that's going to move the Mustangs back now, 2nd and 12. When they had an opportunity to try to gain some field position, the penalty costly. Gooslack in motion again, now handoff inside. This is Collins again, and he's going to be drugged down on a nice tackle there by number 22, Tanner Hudak. So on 2nd and 12, the Mustangs pick up about 3. Brings up 3rd down and give him 4. 3rd down and 8. So 4 carries for Collins. Early in the game, seeing a lot of action. Collins, a senior. Edenfield now with his strong arm, tries to get it out, and I think he skipped that one in. Intended there for number 5 for the Mustangs, Elijah Gwynn, and that'll be a short hop that'll result in another 4th down for the Mustangs. Fast-moving first quarter, 3:08 to go here in the first. No score. Mustangs yet to gain a first down other than by penalty. So Dukeman on again for the kick, and he'll hit a wobbler down the right side, trying to keep it out of the hands of Caroli, and he'll do that. So an effective punt there by Dukeman down to the 39-yard line. Another 40-yard punt there by Dukeman. So back and forth we go, exchanging possessions. Once again, the Hillers taking over at the 39-yard line. High backfield again. Hillers trying to look to get something moving. There's the pass out in the flat, and it's caught right up the middle, and a good run after catch to Bear. Quick hitter on the inside slant made the first defender miss, and that goes all the way to the 42-yard line. So gain from the 43 to the 40, I'm sorry, from the 39 to the 42 of the Mustangs. 19-yard pass and catch. 20 yards so far for Caroli on 6 carries, and he'll take it up the middle. Now he's in the open. That's not Caroli, I believe. Down to the 20, inside the 10, drug out of bounds finally there. That's number 22 for the Trinity Hillers, and that's Tanner Hudak. So they cross up the Mustangs, send Hudak up the middle, go all the way from the 42 down to the Mustang 9-yard line. 33-yard run. Here's Caroli up the middle. He's hit in the backfield. Good penetration that time by Edenfield, as well as Sean Richter. Cody Christopher also in there for the Mustang. Loss of 1. 2nd and 10. 2nd and goal to go at the 10. So the Hillers, with their first threat at the goal line, face a 2nd and goal. Send the receiver wide out to the right. That's number 81, Cameron Moran. 2 tight ends. Caroli will get it again. Up the middle, it cuts back inside. Gets to about the 5-yard line. Petrus on the tackle for the Mustangs, but now 3rd and goal from the 5. Quickly in with the play, number 24, Jared Embert. Big run on this series provided by Tanner Hudak, a 33-yard jaunt that set the Hillers up 1st and goal at the 9. Minute 20 to go here in the first. This will be Caroli trying to get around the left end, and he's dragging tacklers, but he will not get in. Stop short of the goal line at the 1. Brought down there by number 5 for the Mustangs, Elijah Gwynn, and number 10, Ryan Richter. 4th down, and looks like the Hillers are going to go for it. 4th and goal at the 1. Got to believe Caroli will be involved with this one. Straight back, high backfield. Inside run now, and did not get in, I don't believe. Who had the ball? Was it quarterback sneak? It was Caroli trying to go in from the 1 and does not get in. The Mustangs hold on 4th down at their own 1-yard line. Wow. The ball's inside the 1. 10 carries now for Caroli. And the Mustangs have held him to just 28 yards, but big defensive play there by the Mustangs. They didn't pick up the number as to who held the line there for the Mustangs. But you got to believe Christopher Lady and Chury were all involved in there up front, along with Petrus and Richter in their linebacker spots. So Basinger, I believe, is back in at quarterback from their half-yard line. Gets a snap off and just get it out past the 1-yard line. That's Collins again on the carry. Gains about a half a yard, maybe give him 1. Not much room there. He's about to the 1-yard line, so gained a half a yard. 2nd and 9.5. Play coming in late now. Play clock down to 10. Looks like the Mustangs are going to let the quarter run out and move things down to the other side of the field, and that's the end of the first quarter. We have no score with the Trinity Hillers being turned away at the 1-yard line. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
South Union Township invites you to Brunch on the Bridge, prepared by Chef Joe Carey, on the Sheepskin Trail in South Union Township at Hutchinson Park on Stadium Drive. Sunday, October the 8th, from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. The buffet includes French toast, omelets, ham, potatoes, fruit salad, sweet rolls, coffee, and juice. The cost is just $15 per person, and kids 5 and under eat free. This is sponsored by the Friends of the Sheepskin Trail, with the proceeds benefiting the Sheepskin Trail Match Fund. For tickets or more information, contact the South Union Township office at 724-438-5480. That's 724-438-5480.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, financial services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
We're back and ready for second quarter action with no score, and the Mustangs backed up on their own 1-yard line after the great defensive stand stops the Trinity Hillers at the half-yard line, looking at 2nd down and 10. Edenfield back in at quarterback. standing in his own end zone. Very precarious position for the Mustangs. Field position has been all in the favor of Trinity so far here in the first half. The Mustangs really not able to sustain much offense. Collins with 5 carries for 17 yards. And now maybe it's an offside call, and it is, and that a hard call is going to give the Mustangs a quick 5 yards. That's going to move it out to the 6, so good offensive move there by Basinger going to the hard count. A little bit breathing room now from the 6-yard line as opposed to the 1. That's a huge difference when you're backed up like the Mustangs are. 2nd down and 5 now. Gwynn to the near side. In motion is McClusack and trying to bounce it out of there, but really nowhere to go. On the run was Petrus. Gain of 1. 2nd down, now bring up 3rd down, and 4. Ball sitting at the 7-yard line. Mustangs need to hold on to the ball and at least try to push it out of their side of the field. Swing this field position the other way. Basinger in the pistol. Petrus to his right. Fakes it. Now he's going to come around the left side. Pitch out to... No gain on the play. That on the carry that time for the Mustangs. Number 8, Dominic Richter. Gains of about 2. Get him out to the 9-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down and 2. So the Mustangs still unable to gain a first down offensively, as Dukeman will come back in again. And you would think that Trinity will be set up nicely with field position once again. They're bringing everybody this time. There's a flag on the play, and Caroli takes a fair catch at the 41-yard line. But what do we got back at the 4-yard line? The line of scrimmage, what do we have? Looks like that will be on the Mustangs. Normally you can tell when the flag is thrown to the side of the field of the team that it will be a penalty against that team. So the flag sits in the backfield of Laurel Highlands, and that would indicate that there will be a penalty against Laurel Highlands. But referee coming over to talk to Coach Miller. Does he want to decline? Looks like he will. Legal procedure against the Mustangs. Decline. Trinity will take the ball at their 41-yard line. 1st and 10 again. 10:36 to go now here in the second. Field position for the Hillers has allowed them to control the offense so far. And now what do we have? Wrong ball on the field. The Hillers changed the ball there. Thought you only saw that in baseball. Pitcher requesting a new ball. Coming up under center now is Kern. It's a sprint draw to Caroli, trying to get around the outside, and he breaks it loose down the left side for a nice gainer close to the 30-yard line for the Mustangs, and that will be it, an 11-yard gain. First down run for 11. Got a flag down, I believe. The Mustangs are saying it's against the Hillers, and they're moving backwards, so that 11-yard gain could be nullified. And that's going to be the case. We had a holding, looked like right at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to make it 1st and 20. Moves it all the way back inside Hiller territory to the 49. So both teams victim of their own holding penalties. Makes it now 1st and 20. Kern up under center. Looking deep, now looking to run. Gets loose around the left side. No containment out there for the Mustangs, and they finally get him down at the 41-yard line. Pushing him out of bounds there was Basinger, along with Sean Richter. Gain of about 9 on that play, set up 2nd and 11. No receivers for Kern, and he saw an opening on the left side. Mustangs had no one containing on that side as the rush actually went past Kern. Nice pickup on 1st and 20, sets up 2nd and 11. Ball now at the 42-yard line. Coming to the near side, Cameron Moran wide out here to the right. Single coverage. Now the sprint run now for the Trinity Hillers has room. There's all kind of flags there. That's going to be a holding call. Cutting back in, trying to gain more yardage was number 4, Cole Bear, but that'll be brought back. That's going to be holding at about the 31-yard line. So what looked like was going to be a huge gainer for Trinity. Looked like Moran out here just kind of tackled his defender, and that's going to push him back again. So both teams a little sloppy here with the early action. 10:08 to go here in the second. Holding was at the 31. That would have been close to a first down. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 10, thereabouts. Actually at the 40, so 2nd and 8. Now in the I backfield, Hudak takes it up the middle. Nice tackle, just taking out the legs there of Hudak. Was number 6 for the Mustangs. Sean Richter slicing in there nicely to keep it to a half-a-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 9. Big tackle there by Richter. Now Mustangs looking at a 3rd and 9 defensively. In the shotgun now, Kern. Twin receivers to the both side. Sends Caroli in motion. He's going to try to get a block out there on the outside, but good tackle there by Edenfield as oh my! I'm not sure why that was called. He was still trying for yardage, and Edenfield took him down, but they're going to call a personal foul on that tackle. Not sure if the whistle was blown or not, but once that whistle was blown, they're going to call that penalty. And Ian, give him credit, was just trying to make the play, and I think they may have picked it up. No, personal foul on the Mustangs. That's going to be a huge gainer for Trinity. 1st down. Wow. Aggressive play there by Edenfield. Good tackle in the open field, but just a little extra after the whistle. Cost them 15. Pushes the Hillers down to the 27-yard line. Kern on that run probably only had about 6 yards, maybe 2. This is Caroli up the middle trying to break tackles, but shoestring grab there by Richter. So that's going to be a 5-yard pickup. Give him 4 yards. 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6. Back in the I backfield. Bear in the slot left. Tight end right. Kern under center. Hands it to Caroli. Cuts back. Nice cutback run that time. Tackled by Petrus, but I believe he'll have the 1st down at about the 15-yard line. So 7-yard run there by Caroli. First down for the Hillers at the 15. So they've spent a lot of time in Mustang territory. Nothing to show for it yet. With 8:11 to go here in the first, we're still scoreless. Kern now hands inside, this time to Hudak. And he'll pick up 3, maybe 4. Down to now they got another penalty. What do we got now? was first down inside the 15. And what do we got? That was a dead ball foul. It's a warning against the sideline warning. So no actual penalty, just a sideline warning against the Hillers. 2nd and 7, ball sitting at the 12-yard line. Kern under center. Slot left, tight end right, I backfield. Pitch out now to Caroli, trying to gain the edge, cuts it inside, and we got another flag, and I believe that's going to be a holding call on the Hillers. Back behind the play, really an unnecessary call that time, but I believe it's going to be holding again. Caroli gained about 4 yards. We get me 5 on the carry, but I believe this one's going to be called back. Let's see what the call is. And it is going to be against Laurel Highlands. Referee coming over, must have been something behind the play, a little extracurricular activity. Mustangs coming a little bit apart here with a couple penalties. The Hillers do not need assistance. So they're going to come back and give us a half the distance of the goal, but the key to that is it's going to probably set up first down. That's going to set up first down inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line. No, make it 2nd down and 1. So take the run off of Caroli. And we're looking at 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line. Caroli again, this time off left tackle, and he's going to carry Mustang tacklers down to the goal line. Does he get in? Down at the 1. Inside the 1 again, so the Hillers will be set up 1st and goal, and looks like there could be an injured Mustang down on the field. Cody Christopher a little slow to get up. He's up now, but very gingerly. So Cody looks like he is having some problems with that right ankle, and he'll go down on the field, and that's going to be an injury timeout. So with that timeout, we'll step aside here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Still no score at 7:06 to go here in the second, but the Hillers threatening at the 1.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
We're back with Christopher now out of the lineup, trying to shake it off over on the Mustang side of the field, but Trinity set up nicely, first and goal at the half-yard line. Might see a quarterback sneak here as Kern brings him up, double tight end, fullback just behind him. They're going to give it to Caroli, and he is hitting the backfield, but bounces off, and he's in. So a 1-yard run for Joey Caroli puts the Hillers on top at the 6:41 mark to go here in the second. 6-0. On for the extra point. I think number 15, Dante Cicchini, out of the hold of Dalton Badillion. And now we have movement there, so penalty flag. That's going to have them try it again. It's a nice drive there by the Hillers, but assisted. It's offside by Laurel Highlands, which is a dead ball penalty in high school, so they'll have to redo it. As I started to say, nice drive by the Trinity Hillers, but assisted by two big penalties by the Mustangs. Personal foul call when they had them behind the chains. A defensive holding call setting up first and goal. And that will relinquish the lead to the Trinity Hillers. Another offside call. So we're going to do it for the third time. Trinity might consider going for two now as they're going to be inside the 1-yard line. That's going to move the ball forward to about the 1-yard line, and they're going to bring the offense back on to try to go for two now as the ball sits inside the 1-yard line at about the half-yard line. So the two offside penalties by the Mustangs, again, giving Trinity help they do not need. So here we go. Same play inside Hudak, and now we got another penalty. This one's going to be against Trinity, I believe. We had motion in the backfield, and I believe we're going to have another opportunity. So this will be the fourth try to get a extra point attempt off. Motion will push it back 5. Now they're going to have to try to kick again, I believe. So that'll push it back to the 6, and that's going to bring out the kick team again, I believe. Yes, it does, as Cicchini comes back out. And this will be an extra point from about the 13-yard line, so make it a 23-yard extra point attempt. See if we can get this one off without a penalty. Looks like we did, and the kick is up, and it is good. So all that, 4 extra point attempts later, sets Trinity out in front, 7-0 with 6:41 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back with the kick right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
We're back and kicking off for Trinity. Number 15, Dante Cicchini. Mustangs unable to sustain any kind of offense here in the first half. Need to get things moving, now trailing 7-0. Joey Caroli, 14 carries for 47 yards here in the first half. Mustangs not too bad on defense, but really hurting themselves with penalties. Here's the run up. And the kick deep back to the 2-yard line. Taking it there is the Mustangs' number 8, and he's only going to get it out to about the 15-yard line. That's Dominic Richter. And he did not even gain the 15-yard line, just the 14, and just did not get that one ahead as quickly as he should. Hudak on a tackle for the Hillers, and the Mustangs again deep in their own territory, set up at the 14-yard line. Mustang offense really non-existent here so far in the first half. Edenfield in at quarterback. Gives it to McClusack, and he's going to be hitting the backfield quickly there. Penetration by number 54, Zane Stock, and he's going to lose 4. Pushing it all the way back to the 10, so the Mustang offense again in reverse. 4-yard loss. 2nd down and 14. Edenfield in the pistol. Goes straight back, looking deep. Has a man open, just overthrows everything. Edenfield launched that one a good 50 yards in the air. Intended for Dukeman, just too far. 3rd and 14 at the 10-yard line with the clock stopped now at 5:55, and the Mustangs again behind the chains. The Hillers looking to get some good field position here again, unless the Mustangs can find a way to pick up a first down. Field position for the Mustangs has been atrocious here in the first half. And here's Edenfield looking, he's under pressure and trying to run out of it. Has a man open. It's going to be almost picked off there by number 81, Cameron Moran, intended out there for number 10 for the Mustangs, Ryan Richter. And once again, the Mustangs will be forced to punt at the 10-yard line. Mustang offense, I don't believe, has more than 20 yards total here in the first half. And that's going to be blocked right through the middle there and out of the back of the end zone for a safety. In there for the Hillers, number 22 and number 44. That's Hudak, and Byers blocked the punt of Dukeman and just came in unblocked straight in the middle. Mustangs field position really killed them that time with a safety now. And that's a blocked punt for a safety, making it 9-0 with 5:42 to go here in the second. And the Mustangs will have to kick off to Trinity from their own 20-yard line. So the bad gets to worse for the Mustangs. We'll step aside here on the South Union Township Sports Network for these messages. We'll be right back with the kick.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
The free kick now for the Mustangs will once again give the ball back to the Hillers as the Mustangs have to execute the free kick from the 20-yard line. Dukeman will do the kicking or punting. And just in the first half, the Mustangs with a total of 32 yards so far of offense. Very uncharacteristic of a Zach Just coach team. And there's the kick. That's going to be over Caroli's head. He'll pick it up at about the 34. Mustangs try to converge on him as he goes straight up the field. So gaining nice yardage on the return was Caroli out to the 47-yard line, make it the 48-yard line, where the Hillers will once again be set up with good field position with 5:35 to go here in the second quarter.
Turned around at the last second to find Caroli running right into him.
Little extracurricular activity, cooler heads prevailed there after the play. So the Hillers come out again with the I backfield, dotted by Caroli. Kern up under center. Fakes, and he's going to look deep. Has a man down the middle, and that's going to be overthrown. So Hillers trying to hit quickly. Incomplete. Intended down there for Bear. Dukeman on the coverage. So Kern, a couple opportunities deep, has overthrown his receivers, but the Hillers trying to strike quickly there, now be faced with a 2nd and 10. Embert in with the play for the Hillers. Mustang defense has got to be wearing down, being on the field almost the entire first half. Time of possession vastly in the favor of the Hillers. Eye back now Caroli, and he'll be hit as he reaches the line of scrimmage there by Petrus. He'll gain 2 on the play. Second, it'll be 3rd and 8. Another big play now for the Mustangs on a running clock. Trinity with 88 yards rushing and 31 passing for a total of 109 yards, 119 yards. 3rd and 8. Straight back goes Kern. Looks like a screen, but he's under great pressure, and he's just going to throw it away. So good idea, good rush there by Chury, chasing him in the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and Trinity looking like they may think about going for it, which probably would not be a good idea to give the Mustangs any kind of opportunity here late in the second quarter. Controlling the field position the entire first half. Back to punt will be Cole Bear. Ball sitting right at midfield. And this is going to be a rugby punt, and he just kind of launches it high, but kind of off the side of his foot. And it's going to hit down at the 26-yard line and die right there. So a 24-yard punt gets the Mustangs, I believe, one of their best field positions of the first half at the 26-yard line. After being set up inside their 10 and 15 most of this half, the Mustangs now with an opportunity over the 25-yard line.
Your own goal line right behind you might lead to more offensive productivity for the Mustangs.
Mustangs need to come up with some kind of an answer to this Trinity defense. Give credit to the Hillers, really stymieing all offensive efforts for the Mustangs. Fake inside, Basinger looking. He has room to the left. He's going to sprint out to the left, use his speed. Makes one tackle miss. He gets out to about the 33-yard line. So gain of 7 on the play, make it 8. He's out to the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 2. So Basinger with a nice run, couldn't make that open field tackler miss, but does gain 8 on 1st down. So far, the Mustangs do not have a 1st down offensively. And now this is Basinger. He's going to be dropped for a loss all the way back to the 26-yard line. make it the 28-yard line. So a loss on the play of 6. Backwards again go the Mustangs. That 8-yard gain now followed by a 6-yard loss makes it 3rd and 8. .323 to go here in the second. Coach Miller just dialing up the defenses for the Hillers. 4-man front, 3 linebackers, 4 men deep. Here's Basinger, and he's going to get a quarterback draw, but he has nowhere to go. Stopped there by number 58 for the Hillers. Once again, Jared Rice. Gain of about 6. 4th down and 3. And Dukeman will be on again for a punt for the Mustangs. Last one blocked. They may be coming again. Gets it away this time. And that's going to be a short punt. Hits off a Mustang and will roll back into Trinity territory. But that ball will be down at about the 43-yard line. I don't see anybody throwing a bag, though. That hit off the back of one of the Mustangs. All the way out at the 42-yard line. But they're going to set it down at the 35, so a break for the Mustangs. As they put it all the way back at the 34-yard line. Clearly the ball hit one of the Mustangs, and I think they're now going to see it. They're going to bring it out to the 41, I believe, or 40. Wow, it's all the way out to the 45. Make it the 44-yard line. We did see that, and I wasn't sure that the officials noticed the touch by the Mustangs. The ball kind of glanced off the back of one of the Mustang punt coverage team. Down to 2:26 to go here. High backfield behind Kern. This will be Crowley. Ball's on the turf, but he gets back on it. Right there to make sure he was down for the Mustangs. Number 61, James Price, but Caroli fell right on it. Lost on the play of about 2. 2nd down and 12. We're right at 2 minutes here to go in the second. Trinity on top, 9-0. Touchdown by Caroli at the 6:41 mark and the safety at the 5:42 mark. Kern looking, has a man deep, and he's open. Can't run under it. Just did not put enough air under that one, and Kern is on the ground, and another flag on the field, and they're going to call roughing the passer against the Mustangs. Wow. Didn't keep my eye on that as the ball was going down the field, but Kern took a hit there. Looked like number 6, Sean Richter, is pleading his case, but he's going to be penalized for a late hit on Dylan Kern. A 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and it's a 1st down. So once again, the Mustangs granting unnecessary yardage to the Hillers when it looked like they were going to be behind the chains. 3rd down and 12, now 1st down at the Laurel Highlands 43-yard line. Plenty of time, 1:46 to go here in the second for the Hillers. All of their timeouts still in hand. And what are we going to have? Some more conversation. Now we're set. Back in there is Kern, so what he looked like he was shaken up on that hit, but he's back in there quickly. From the shotgun now, twin receivers to the right. He's going to look out into the flat now for Crowley, an open field. That's where they want him. Cuts it up inside, and shoestring tackle there at about the 37-yard line. Jury out there. Timeout called by Trinity, and they'll be set up at second down and 5 when we come back after this timeout. Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay. Barry Rosner helping us with the stats. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network. We're back after the Trinity timeout with 1:31 to go here in the second. Trinity leading 9-0. Late here in the second, looking to try to add on before the halftime clock runs out. 3 receivers now to the near side with Dylan Kern in the shotgun, Caroli to his left. Wide receiver on the top of the screen also. Screen pass out here. That's going to be out of the reach, and good play that time by number 10, Ryan Richter, all over that one, and Caroli took a shot. He gets up slowly also. That stops the clock with 1:28 to go on the incomplete pass. Deciphered there very nicely by Richter. Kind of left his man out in the open for a hit that time as Kern overthrew Caroli, or threw it out over his head. Third down and 6. Shotgun formation again, goes straight back, looking, has pressure. Now has pressure again, and he's going to be brought down by, another penalty call by them, back by the referee, and I believe that's going to be a face mask on Chury. So once again, the Mustangs make a great defensive play, followed by a penalty. That's going to be a face mask. 15 yards again added on for the Trinity Hillers. That's going to give him a first down inside the 30-yard line and keep this drive going. Wow. That's going to be plenty of yards for the first down. Unless they called a 5-yard, they did. So a 5-yard penalty, so that's a break for the Mustangs, and that's going to give another shot for the Hillers at third down, this time now only 5. So I thought that was going to be a personal foul, but it was not called that way. So third down and 5. Kind of took him down by the face mask. It was a little hard to determine. Here's Kern, straight back. It's a man cutting in the middle, and there's a nice pitch and catch at the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down. Making the catch there, number 24 for Jared Embert for the Hillers. Clock now stopped for the first down. 1:05 to go, first down at the 30-yard line. We'll be inside a minute when this is snapped. Bear in motion, speed rush to the left, and he cuts it up the field, taken out of bounds, I believe, inside the 20 for another Hiller first down, but I think that's going to stop the clock as he was out of bounds. Stops regardless because of the first down, but I believe they're going to say he was inbound, so the clock will start, but the Hillers still have two timeouts in their pocket. 51 seconds to go here in the second. Already leading 9-0. Trinity threatening again in the red zone. Back goes Kern. Snap inside. It's a good catch and breaks a tackle inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Again, that is Embert, and the Mustang defense showing some fatigue here late in the second. Not able to bring him down after the catch, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Hillers at the 6. A lot of time left, clock running with 40 seconds to go. Look for Caroli to get a carry in this situation. And that's the case, right up the middle and hit at the line of scrimmage, but drags ahead for 2 yards. Petrus with the tackle inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, and Trinity will call timeout with 25 seconds to go, leading 9-0. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Kicking off for the Hillers will be Dante Cicchini. Mustangs send deep. Number 8, that's Dominic Richter. Cicchini showing a strong leg. It's a low liner this time. Picked up at about the 15-yard line by one of the upbacks. That's McClusack, and he'll try to get it ahead and does out to about the 30-yard line, but time running out now with just 9 seconds to go here in the half. So the Mustangs now at the 30-yard line, make it the 29. Mustangs just having had no success on the offensive side of the ball, which you would not believe based on the first 2 game statistics against Mount Pleasant and Indiana when they really rolled up the yardage. Edenfield now in a quarterback, goes straight back over the middle pass, and that's going to be almost picked off. Dukeman, the intended receiver, incomplete, so 5 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Ball a little high and outside. Now we got a injured Hiller back at the 20-yard line. That's number 69, Will Edgar, the third, and he's going to struggle off. Looks like he is getting off the field under his own power. Good to see that. 2nd and 10, Mustangs still trying to mount some kind of offense. Coach Just will have to make some adjustments at halftime. Now trailing by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. Edenfield back, looking, sends it deep. All kind of defenders back there, and it's going to be knocked down as time runs out here in the first half. Trinity on top, 16-0. That's the end of the first half. We'll be back with halftime activities and statistics here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
Welcome back to Washington, Pennsylvania, home of the Trinity Hillers, as they lead 16-0 at halftime. Scoring recap for Trinity at 6:41 of the second. It was a 1-yard run by Joey Caroli. Took it in from that point, and the kick was good by Dante Cicchini after 4 penalties. Moved it back, but he was able to kick it through for a 7-0 lead. Mustangs took over again deep in their own territory on a 4th down punt. It was blocked by Tanner Hudak for the safety as it went out the back of the end zone at the 5:42 mark, giving the Hillers a 9-0 lead at that point. Late in the second, a 4-yard run by Joey Caroli with 15 seconds to left added on. The kick by Cicchini was once again good. That's our halftime score, 16-0 in favor of Trinity. Statistics all in favor of the Trinity Hillers. For the Hillers, rushing yards, 18 carries for Caroli for 54 yards. Hudak has 3, big 33-yard run for a total of 36. Kern 3 carries for 6 yards. Bear 2 carries for 13 yards. So a total of 109 yards for the Hillers on the ground. Receiving, Bear 2 receptions for 24 yards. Caroli 2 for 15. Embert 2 for 20 yards as Kern went 6 for 13. He did have the 1 interception on the first possession. For the Mustangs, not much to speak of. Collins 5 carries for 17 yards. Basinger 5 carries for 15 yards. Petrus 1 carry for 1 yard. Dominic Richter with 1 carry for 2 yards. McClusack 1 for -4, 13 carries for 31 yards on the ground for the Mustangs. McClusack had 1 reception for 5 yards. Edenfield was just 1 for 7 for those 5 yards for the Mustangs. Mustangs with just 1 first down, and that was by way of penalty. And Trinity came in with 11 first downs in the first half. So the Mustangs need to find a way to get things going on offense in the second half. Trailing only 16-0, could be worse. So we'll see what adjustments Coach Just can make. The Mustangs will get the ball when they come out for the second half, and we'll have all that action for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Here is Aztec Fire.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to Washington, Pennsylvania. The Trinity Hillers with the 16-0 halftime lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And the Mustangs are going to have to be a different team here in the second half, just unable to sustain any kind of offense and really shooting themselves in the foot several times on penalties that were called during drives that would have been stalled by the Trinity Hillers, but allowing them easy first downs on penalties and resulting in the 16-0 halftime score. Teeing it up for the Hillers is Cicchini, and he'll kick it deep. Down at the 4-yard line is Richter. Trying to come out to his left and met at the 20, follows forward to the 24-yard line. Tackle there by number 5, Brett Shaver. And the Mustangs will set up shop at the 24-yard line. Mustangs with just one first down in the first half, and that was by way of penalty. A couple other opportunities that they had at first downs were called back by holding calls. Starting at quarterback will be Edenfield. To his right is Collins. Right to the air, throw over the middle, and that should be a incomplete pass intended there for number 12. Incomplete, just a quick look over the middle by Edenfield, can't connect, so 2nd and 10. Ball was coming in, and potentially could have been an early hit there, but the officials did not consider that interference, so 2nd and 10. On the right hash, 3 receivers to the left. Edenfield now hands off, takes it himself. Nice fake inside, and he'll take it ahead for about a 6-yard gain out to the 30-yard line. So good ball fake that time by Ian. Held on to himself and pushed it ahead for a 6-yard gain. 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Just underway here in the second half. First possession by the Mustangs. Edenfield now looking out in the flat, and that's way overthrown, intended for Dukeman. So once again, the Mustangs go 3 and out on their first possession. And the Mustangs just cannot connect on anything here so far this evening. Just 6 yards of offense in that first possession, and Dukeman will come on again, and unable to push the ball out of their own end will set up Trinity again in good field position. Mustangs need to concentrate on protecting the punter here. Already 1 punt blocked for a safety in that first half, and now the Mustangs send somebody out here, and it's going to be a fake, and there's really nowhere to go. Read beautifully there by the defense of Trinity, number 81, Cameron Moran. tackle at the 29-yard line. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. So the pass from Dukeman to Fike, I believe that was, results in a 1-yard loss and gives the Hillers the ball on the 29-yard line. Short field now for the Hillers. Straight back, trying to put a nail in the coffin early, and that's a deep pass, and it is caught for the Hiller touchdown in the right corner there by Colbert, number 4 for the Hillers. 29-yard pass and catch on the first play of the second half by the Trinity Hillers. Dylan Kern to Colbert makes it 22-0 with 11:07 to go here in the third. Cicchini on for the extra point. Bear just ran right under that when it looked like it might be overthrown. Cicchini with a strong leg puts it through again. 23-0 quickly. Trinity jumps on the Mustangs here in the second half and adds on. It's 23-0. We'll be back with the kickoff on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
South Union Township invites you to Brunch on the Bridge, prepared by Chef Joe Carey, on the Sheepskin Trail in South Union Township at Hutchinson Park on Stadium Drive. Sunday, October the 8th, from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. The buffet includes French toast, omelets, ham, potatoes, fruit salad, sweet rolls, coffee, and juice. The cost is just $15 per person, and kids 5 and under eat free. This is sponsored by the Friends of the Sheepskin Trail, with the proceeds benefiting the Sheepskin Trail Match Fund. For tickets or more information, contact the South Union Township office at 724-438-5480. That's 724-438-5480.
Here we go. Just one play by the Trinity Hillers after the unsuccessful fake punt by the Mustangs. Makes it a 23-0 score now. Mustangs really with their work cut out for them now with their inability to gain any yardage, as this one will go into the end zone for the automatic touchback. Cicchini, strong leg for Trinity. I'm impressed with his kicking here this evening, both on the extra points and from the kickoff standpoint. Really able to kick that ball deep on the returns, and that will put the ball at the 20-yard line. Mustangs need a spark. Basinger in at quarterback. Has Collins to his left. And there's a snap that goes high. Basinger pulls it down. Now he's going to run for his life. Gets out past the 20 and turns a broken play into a 5-yard carry out past the 25-yard line. And there's a flag on the play, so it could be a late hit out of bounds to add on to that impromptu run by Basinger. Really about 5 yards out of bounds, so they're going to add on from the 25 or 24-yard line. Looks like they have him out of bounds at the 24, so give him a 4-yard run, and we're going to add on 15 for the late hit. So best offensive combination for the Mustangs all night. A first down, second one by way of penalty. Puts the ball out to the 39-yard line. Don't have the exact statistics on this, but I believe that might be the furthest offensive move out by the Mustangs. Now the fake, and Basinger will take it himself up the middle. Carries a couple tacklers, the ball on the ground now, but they're going to say it was down at the 45-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play by Basinger. Moran on the tackle for the Hillers. 2nd and 4. Good yardage there by Basinger. Ball handling. Carrying a few tacklers. Need to break him loose for a couple here. Get the Mustangs on track. Basinger in the pistol. Motion right. Rolls right. Has a man open in the flat and hits him, but it's in and out of the hands of the receiver. Ryan Fike unable to pull that in. He was open in the flat. Would have been enough for the first down. Looked like it hit him in a position he could have caught it, but just kind of bounced off the numbers. Incomplete. 3rd down and 5. Basinger in the pistol, looking for something productive. Look for Trinity to bring pressure. They bring 4. Here's a pass out in the flat, man. Another open field opportunity, but good move there. And down the sideline, trying to break it back in on the run, and still on his feet there is Dominic Richter. So all the way from the 45-yard line of the Mustangs into Hiller territory at the 33. So give him 5, 10, 15, 22 yards on the pass and catch. 22-yard gainer. Nice open field move there by Dominic Richter when it looked like he may lose yardage, able to juke his way to a nice gain for the Mustangs. 22-yard catch. Basinger now will hand it off inside, trying to get around the outside, but corralled at the line of scrimmage there. It looked like Collins hit initially there by number 54. Stock and Hudak on the tackle. Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball inside the 31-yard line. Double wing formation. Mustangs on the move a little bit here on their second possession. Here on the left side now, Richter getting a little bit of activity, and that's going to be a gain of about 5 on the play. That's going to bring up, give him 4. 3rd down and about 4 to go. Another big play for the Mustangs. You got to believe they're in 4-down territory, trailing 23-0. 8:36 to go here in the 3rd. Now Basinger held it himself, and he's going to lose a couple yards. Trinity really keying on Basinger, knowing that he's primarily going to keep the ball on those occasions. Basinger's going to go to the sideline to get the play this time. And it's going to be 4th down and 6. Loss of 2 on the play. Running clock with 8:09 now to go here in the 3rd. Really no choice here for the Mustangs. Go for it on 4th down. Trailing 23-0 here in the 3rd. Straight back, pass out into the flat, and again a low pass. Really not much on that, and unable to complete the 4th down conversion. The Mustangs will turn it over on downs, and Trinity will take it over on the 29-yard line in their own territory. So that ball was kind of had a tail dragger to it, just did not have enough on it to get it out into the flat. It was under some pressure, unable to complete that pass for the 1st down opportunity. So the Mustangs had a decent drive there, but come up empty. And the Hillers will look for the draw play here. This is Caroli in open field. Jukes it to the outside. He is out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That's a 11-yard pickup. First down for the Hillers, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Get him in open field like that, he's dangerous, and he made a couple Mustangs miss. Petrus ran him out at the 40-yard line, but quick 11-yard pickup on the draw play to Caroli. Look for them to rely on Caroli heavily here in the second half just to use clock. Here he is again, right up the middle, cuts it back, and Mustangs dragging him down, but he's going to get another 10-yard pickup. Number 55 for the Mustangs on the tackle, John Lightsey, but not before a 10-yard pickup. Just past midfield, and steady dose of Caroli headed towards the Mustangs. Mustangs load up inside. Here's Caroli now around the outside. Breaks contain, has some room. Up the field again. A Mustangs really having a tough time bringing him down. Another 10-yard carry by Caroli. Make that 9 this time. Just inside the 40. Makes it 2nd and 1. Kern comes all the way over to the sideline, gets the play, hustles back in. Play clock inside. Well, it's not running, so I'm not sure what the situation is with the play clock. Now it's running, but that was about 15 seconds late. Kern hands off to Bear in the backfield, tries to turn the corner and does for a gain of about 4 yards, out of bounds there. Chased by the Mustang defense at about the 37-yard line. Gain of 3. For the first down, though. Moves the chains for the Hillers. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This Mustang defense has been on the field the entire game. The Hillers, Trinity Hillers, controlling the time of possession tremendously. Here's Caroli now. He'll cut back. It has room. Runs into his own player at about the 31-yard line. Petrus there. Caroli had a head of steam, and he'll pick up 6. 2nd and 4. Make it 6-yard gain at the 32-yard line. Kern now under center. He'll use as much time as he can. Inside handoff to Hudak this time, and the Mustangs are there in force. That's Edenfield along with Chury. Also at the bottom of the pile, number 10, Ryan Richter. So that's going to be a loss on the play of about a half a yard or maybe no gain. 3rd down and 5. 5:27 to go here in the third. Clock continues to run. Hillers using up precious time. Keeping the ball on the ground. 3rd and 5. Caroli with the carry up the middle. He'll have the first. Breaks into the backfield and just caught on the ankle there by Richter inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. That'll be another Hiller first down. Mustangs really struggling to get the ball back. Double tight end. Hudak scrubs left, hand is to Caroli. Right up the middle again for another big gain on first down. That's 6 yards. Mustangs are going to call timeout. Try to stem the tide here with 4:32 to go. The Mustangs call timeout on defense. That'll give us a chance to step aside to hear from our sponsors here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We're back after the Mustang defensive timeout. Caroli with 6 carries for 50 yards here in the second half, as we pretty much knew the Trinity Hillers were going to hand the ball off to Caroli. Use the clock. Long timeout. Must be a TV timeout, Jer. Caroli limping off now. Maybe it's a cramp. Looks like he's kind of stiff-legging it, so I'm thinking that's a cramp. But Caroli is in there, and Hudak will take over at tailback, along with number 21, A.J. Morrow, also in there. So Hudak will go right up the middle, running hard down to the 15-yard line. Close to another first down. It will depend on the spot. It looks like they're going to give him the first down inside the 11 at the 10-yard line. So hard run up in there by Hudak, the 6'2", 190-pound senior. First down at the 15. Caroli getting a stretch on the sideline. Looks like that is a cramp. Now, Hudak again inside the 15, tackled there by the Mustangs, Edenfield and number 61, James Price. Short gain that time, just 2 yards for Hudak. 2nd and 8. Trinity in control, 23-0, and driving again against the Mustang defense that is just got to be fatigued at this point. They're just wearing down, being on the field exclusively pretty much, with the Mustangs unable to gain any kind of first downs. Here's the fake. Kern looking, still looking, has a man open now, and it's tipped out of play. So intended there for number 81, Cameron Moran. Tip out of there by Connor Basinger on the defense there. 3rd and 8 for the Hillers at the 13-yard line. Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 3:19 to go here in the third. For Kern to air it out again in the shotgun. Hudak to his right. He's going to go straight. Looks like a center screen being set up, but Kern now running for his life, has a man wide open, and on the scramble, able to find the open receiver in the end zone. That's number 24, Jared Embert, for the touchdown for Trinity, now making it 29-0 with 3:11 to go here in the third. Kern to Embert. 13 yards for the Hiller touchdown. On again for the extra point, Dante Cicchini. Drills it through. And it's good. So now with 3:11 to go, it's Trinity in control, 30-0 over the Mustangs. We'll be back right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Okay, where are you at here? Rest tire? Okay, give me that and go back up and get Snoopy.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, financial services in Uniontown, would like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches good luck this football season.
South Union Township invites you to Brunch on the Bridge, prepared by Chef Joe Carey, on the Sheepskin Trail in South Union Township at Hutchinson Park on Stadium Drive. Sunday, October the 8th, from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. The buffet includes French toast, omelets, ham, potatoes, fruit salad, sweet rolls, coffee, and juice. The cost is just $15 per person, and kids 5 and under eat free. This is sponsored by the Friends of the Sheepskin Trail, with the proceeds benefiting the Sheepskin Trail Match Fund. For tickets or more information, contact the South Union Township office at 724-438-5480. That's 724-438-5480.
Cicchini teeing it up once again for the Hillers, now in control, 30-0 over the Mustangs. Richter deep once again for the Mustangs. Really uncharacteristic. The Mustangs unable to sustain any kind of offensive prowess here this evening, but give credit to the Hiller defense as Richter will go all the way back to his 2-yard line. Out to the 10, looking, now cuts it up and has a little bit of room. Finally gets out to the 29-yard line. Tackle there by Micah Finley. Finley, who had that block punt in the first half for the safety, makes the tackle there at the 29-yard line. Back out at quarterback for the Mustangs will be Edenfield this time.
Oh, I just got that one.
Mustangs just do not have that jump in their step. Was unable to gain any kind of momentum. Fake there, and Edenfield bounces it back out, but he's going to be hit for a loss. Submarine tackle there by Hudak as he came up from his linebacker position. Strong safety position, just squared up Edenfield, makes a nice form tackle. 2nd and 11. Unable to gain even one offensive first down. The Mustangs just having all kind of problems. Straight back Edenfield now over the middle. That's tipped, almost picked off. Tipped there defensively by number 5, Brett Shaver, the senior linebacker for the Hillers. So once again, the Mustangs 3rd and long. Edenfield just whipped it in there, just trying to find some kind of an ability to connect. Now gets the play. 3rd and 11 for the Mustangs. Pistol formation for Edenfield. Pressure coming. He's under extreme pressure. Steps out now, tries to go upfield. Going to meet the tackler at about the 32-yard line. And the tackler took the brunt of that one, but Edenfield well short of the first down. Coming up to make that submarine tackle was number 81, Cameron Moran. Gets up slowly, but he will come off on his own power. And Edenfield, gain of about 4 on the play, but well short of the first down once again. And give him 2 yards on that carry. I'm sorry. 4th and 9. Dukeman's legs got to be getting tired. It's got to be about 10 punts for the Mustangs. It's a tail dragger now, and Caroli's going to let it hit. Takes a Mustang bounce inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line. So a nice punt by Dukeman. 21, 31, about a 39-yard punt with no return. Stops the clock on the change of possession at 1:59 to go here in the third. Hillers scoring twice here in the second half. One on the first play of their opportunity in the second half after the fake punt by the Mustangs set them up at the 29-yard line. Kern to Bear for that 29-yarder. Kick was good, making it 23-0. And then after a long drive with 3:11 to go, Kern hit Jared Embert. And this is up the middle now, and that's Caroli. That's another 10-yard carry for Caroli. First down. So he's clicking them off here in the second half. 11, 11, 9, 6, 7, 6, and 10. 7 carries for 60 yards here in the second half for Joey Caroli. What we suspected to be true was the case. He had a cramp, so he had to come out for the end of that last drive, but right back at it. And this is Hudak up the middle. And he's going to push ahead for a nice gain on first down of 7 yards. Petrus on the tackle, but not before a nice 7-yard run there by Hudak. Ball sits at the 48-yard line. Trinity now smartly using all of the play clock as Kern brings them ahead in the I formation again. He's going to explain something to his fullback, Hudak. And this will be Caroli. Breaks the contain around the left side, and we'll have another Trinity first down inside Mustang territory at the 46-yard line. Gain of 5 on that one. 6 maybe. With 35 seconds to go here in the quarter. Probably one more play in the third before we switch sides. Ball sitting at the 46-yard line. Now solely in the backfield is Caroli. Bear in motion. It's going to be a sweep with Bear. There's no one out there for the Mustangs. Pursuit now does come, and they were able to tackle him for a short gain, relatively speaking, of 5 yards. Chury with the tackle. Good pursuit by him from his defensive tackle position. That's going to do it for the third. We'll go to the fourth with Trinity leading 30-0 on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation. South Union Township invites you to Brunch on the Bridge, prepared by Chef Joe Carey, on the Sheepskin Trail in South Union Township at Hutchinson Park on Stadium Drive. Sunday, October the 8th, from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. The buffet includes French toast, omelets, ham, potatoes, fruit salad, sweet rolls, coffee, and juice. The cost is just $15 per person, and kids 5 and under eat free. This is sponsored by the Friends of the Sheepskin Trail, with the proceeds benefiting the Sheepskin Trail Match Fund. For tickets or more information, contact the South Union Township office at 724-438-5480. That's 724-438-5480.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to start fourth quarter action with Trinity in control 30-0 and driving again second and 6 at the Mustang 42-yard line. Going now almost exclusively on the ground. Kern up under center with the I backfield. Hudak with Caroli behind him. This is Hudak up the middle, and he's going to break it into the secondary again, and another big run. And the ball's loose, but they're going to call him down at the 31-yard line. Gain of, 5, 10, 11 yards. Falls forward to the 31-yard line. So now Hudak getting into the act. Kern will drop it to Caroli now, and he'll spin off tacklers into the secondary. Petrus has to bring him down at the 21-yard line, but another big gain. Looks like 9 on that carry. Now they're going to say 10. Nope, let's see. Where are they going to spot it? 9 yards. Big chunks on first down in the last 2 drives by the Trinity Hillers, just pushing the Mustang defense back on its heels. 9 carries for 75 yards this half. Really taking control of the line of scrimmage. Gets that play clock down to 1, hands it to Hudak now up the middle. The Mustang defense pushes him back, led by Petrus along with Edenfield and Price. That's a first down. Gain of 3 on the carry, 4 down to the 18-yard line. If Trinity is able to score on this possession by way of a touchdown, that will move us into the alternative timekeeping. And Kern is just watching that play clock go all the way down and hand it to Caroli. Not much surprise. Inside the 15-yard line to the, make it right at the 15, so 4-yard carry. From the 18 to the 15, 3 yards. Clock running with 10 minutes to go. Mustang defense doing the best they can, but just unable to get off the field. Last 2 drives, pretty impressive by Trinity. There's the ball on the on the turf, and a rare mistake there by Kern, mishandling, and Hudak falls on it at the 16, so it'll be a loss of 1. That's kind of not fair, Barry, that Hudak gets -1 when Kern fumbled it. He's the one that landed on it, so he gets credit for a 1-yard loss. 16-yard line, 3rd and 8. If the Hillers don't convert, you probably see Cicchini come in and show off that leg. He's letting it run down now with 7 seconds to go. Good, smart play. Here's Caroli, and he is bouncing off tacklers inside the 10, to the 5, inside. That's going to be a face mask or a caller, but I think he's in for the touchdown. No, they're calling him out of bounds at the 1. So they'll add on to that. So from the 12-yard line, 16-yard line, down to the 1, give him 15 yards on the run. That's going to be a horse collar call. And there'll be a half the distance to the goal, I believe, from the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal regardless. They may decline it because at the point of the foul, it would be half the distance, and that would only put it at about the 2.5. So give them the ball at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal with 8:48 to go. Nice bounce out run there by Caroli. And he is really taking control here in the second half. That's 11 carries now for 93 total yards in the second half, with his total of 47, I believe, in the first half. Recheck, look at that. 54 in the first half, so he is up to 147. And this is going to be Hudak getting the opportunity to get on the board for Trinity. So a 1-yard run with 8:45 to go pushes the Trinity Hillers out to a 36-0 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Cicchini on for the extra point. Another long drive there by Trinity, just all on the ground, meticulously pushing it down the field. Big chunks on first down. First down after first down, and finally pushing it in from 1 yard out. Give it to Tanner Hudak, the touchdown. Cicchini, he's got it in. Now a flag. We got a lot of flags on extra points. Maybe a motion penalty. Flags on the Hiller side, so we're going to have to do it again.
12 plays on the previous drive, 11 plays on this drive, and all but one play, the touchdown on the previous drive on the 13-yard pass to Everett. Other 22 of the 23 plays off.
Yes.
It is going to be a false start against the Hillers. Won't be any problem for Cicchini, though, an extra 5 yards. So we'll have a continuous clock for the remainder of this game, with the 35-point rule in effect, and Cicchini drills it through. No problem. 37-0. Trinity on top. Mustangs will get an opportunity on offense when we come back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back. Kicking off will be Cicchini. Deep again, Richter for the Mustangs. Cicchini has been able to kick it either in the end zone or inside the 5-yard line all night. He'll send this one deep again. Perfect kick into the end zone corner. No chance for a return, and that will put the ball at the 20-yard line. We used to call those beer cans, non-returnables. That will bring it out to the 20. Looks like Basinger will be on for the Mustangs at quarterback. Collins in the backfield. McClusack out left. Dukeman and Fike, I believe. Basinger will hand off and hit in the backfield again, and the Mustangs really not being able to stop the penetration. That's Fike, and he's going to lose 2. All kind of penetration there by the Trinity defense. Looks like a lot of second teamers in there for Trinity also on defense, so give them credit. Come in off the sideline and create a loss of 2. Basinger, wing to his left, a tight end right. Straight back, out into the flat, has a man, and a caught there close to the first down is Fike. Let's see where, and they have a penalty call there. That's going to be on the Hillers. Let's see where they spot it. I think he may be right at the line for the first down. Let's see if we can give the Mustangs a offensive first down. Let's see where they're going to spot it. Right at the 30, so we will record an offensive first down for the Mustangs, and they're going to add 15 for the late hit out of bounds. So out to the 45-yard line. Clock moving now with 7:13 to go. Basinger onto the field with the play. Edenfield in at tight end. Fike in motion, fake to him. Basinger will keep. Jukes out to the left, now spins inside of Trinity territory at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line, gain of 8. Nice spin move there by Connor Basinger. Basinger comes up a little bit lame on that one, limping a little bit, but he's not going to come out now with 6:26 to go on a moving clock. Second down and 2. Good opportunity for the Mustangs to go to the air maybe here. They'll give it to Collins, and he's going to lose 2, maybe 1. Another good tackle there, this time by number 44. Brian Byers with the tackle for Trinity. He'll lose 1. Maybe no gain. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, make it no gain. 3rd and 2. Basinger looking for another Mustang first down. Fakes it, takes it himself right up the middle. He'll have the Mustang first down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. So little spark of life for the Mustang offense here against the Trinity reserves. Moves the ball inside the 40-yard line of Trinity to the 38-yard line. 5:14 to go. Quickly out of the huddle. Basinger with Collins to his left. Now fake again. Basinger will keep it himself. Inside the 30 to the 25-20. Drug out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So good ball handling there by Connor. Another nice gainer down to the 21-yard line. Give him, 14 yards on that carry? 17. First and 10 Mustangs at the 21, trying to get something on the board here late in the fourth quarter, trailing 37-0. Halftime score was 16-0. The Mustangs came out, tried a fake punt on their first possession, resulted in a one-play drive by Trinity. Here's Basinger again, following blockers, running over a couple defenders down to the 10-yard line, an 11-yard pickup that time. Another Mustang first down. So give the Mustangs credit not giving up here, pushing it ahead down to the 10-yard line. That will keep the clock moving at 3:43 to go. Up now again come the Mustangs with Basinger in the pistol. Fakes again. Now Basinger will keep it himself and takes it down inside the 10 to about the 7. Tackle on the play there by Avery Kern on the stock. Make it the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards on the carry. Second down. Basinger now, the ball on the ground, rolls it back to him. I think that might have been a planned play. Rolled it back to him, and he gets it in for the Mustang touchdown from 7 yards out. So Connor Basinger at 2:36 to go takes it in for the Mustang touchdown from 7 yards out. Puts the Mustangs on the board finally, 37-6 with 2:36 to go here in the fourth. Couldn't really tell for sure, but certainly looked like Connor Basinger knew what he was doing on that play when the ball was rolled back to him. Really kind of unorthodox. Petrus on for the extra point. High snap, kicks up, and it is good. Conversion good, now makes it 37-7. Trinity on top. Just 2:36 to go here in the fourth. We'll be right back. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
All right, 2 more days, please.
Here we go. Chad Petrus will tee it up for the Mustangs. Finally getting on the board on a nice drive by the Mustangs here late in the fourth quarter, making the score 37-7 with 2:36 to go. It's a short, high kick coming down at about the 21, picked there by one of the upbacks, and he just falls down. Could have been a late hit, and there it comes. That was kind of a crazy thing, and now down on the field and hurt is number 28, Kyle Gonzalez. He caught the ball over his shoulder, and I didn't pick up the Laurel Highlands player that just kind of came in late. David Kuzier, the ball was on the ground and dead. No reason to even come close to that man on the ground, and must have got a helmet right in the back.
I'd like to see it again.
I'm thinking that he was kind of stumbling, but it wasn't really a on-purpose hit, and he just kind of stumbled into him, and I don't think there was any intent to be malicious with that hit, but we'll see. But you hate to see someone get hurt on that kind of a play. Really kind of a fluke thing that he was already on the ground, and the Mustang defender just kind of stumbled in. And while they're attending to the player, we'll take a quick timeout. This is Gary Frankhauser and Jerry Dupay on the South Union Township Sports Network. Back here at Hiller's Field, on his feet now, coming off under his own power, Gonzalez. A little shaken up, but looks like he's going to be okay, and that's a good thing. Just coming off a little slowly. Trinity will go to 1-2 with a big conference win here over the Mustangs. The Mustangs will drop to 2-2. 0-2 in conference. Things don't get any easier for the Mustangs as they will have to travel to Ringgold next Friday night, 7 o'clock start. And Trinity will have a non-conference game at Blackhawk. So second team offense on the field for Trinity in at quarterback number 12, Caden Colson. Clock running at 2 minutes now as the ball was pushed out to the 40-yard line on the penalty. On the carry, number 40 for the Hillers, Nick Seaman, for a gain of 3 yards. A freshman, Seaman, just 5'7", 175 pounds, getting some varsity action. Probably see him tomorrow in the JV game, I'm sure. Colson in at quarterback. We'll let that play clock run all the way down. We're inside a minute 24. And right up the middle, good run there, hard run by number 7, Micah Finley. Finley with the carry. He's also a freshman. Trinity will finish this up on the ground against the Mustangs with 55 seconds on a running clock now. Single back in the backfield now. That's number 35, Caleb Negley, dotting at fullback. And behind him is Finley. Finley will get the call again up the middle, and he'll be brought down there by number 65 for the Mustangs, Aaron Huey. That's a first down for Trinity inside Mustang territory at the 47-yard line. And that's going to be the last play of the game as the Trinity Hillers will let the clock run out and celebrate a 37-7 victory over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs here at the Hillers Field in Washington, Pennsylvania. We'll be back to give you the final statistics and a look at next week's game here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back to Hiller Field. Our final once again, Laurel Highlands falling to Trinity 37-7, and the statistics really were completely in Trinity's favor. Laurel Highlands really not being able to get much going on offense, but for the last drive, there was kind of cleanup time, and that added a few yards to the stats for the Mustangs, but backed up in their own end most of the night, unable to push things forward. Mustangs really struggling, and give that Trinity defense a lot of credit. Scoring in the second half after going in 16-0 at the 11:07 mark, Kern hit Bear for a 29-yard touchdown pass after the Mustangs failed on a fake punt, making it 23-0 after the Cicchini kick. At the 3:11 mark, Kern once again on a 13-yard strike to Jared Embert on a scramble, and Cicchini's kick again was good. That made it 30-0. That was still in the third quarter. In the fourth, at the 8:45 mark, a 1-yard run by Tanner Hudak after another long drive by Trinity with the kick made it 37-0 and complete control for the Trinity Hillers. The Mustangs were able to put a touchdown in at 2:36 of the fourth on a 7-yard run by Connor Basinger. Petra's kick was good, and that was the final 37-7. Highlights of the statistics for the Mustangs. Edenfield just 1 for 10 for 5 yards in the air. Basinger 3 for 5 for 27 yards. Rushing statistics, Edenfield 3 for 7 yards. Collins 7 for 19. Basinger 14 for 80, mostly on that last drive. Petrus 1 run for 1 yard. Richter 1 for 2 yards. Fike 1 for -2. McClusack 1 for -4 for a total of 103 yards on the ground. As I said, mostly there on that last drive. In the air receiving, Richter was 1 for a -1. And the brother Richter, 2 catches for 26 yards. Fike had 1 for 2 yards for a total of 5 catches for 32 yards in the air for the Mustangs. For Trinity, Caroli again showing his prowess, 29 rushes for 147 yards. Finley 2 rushes for 9 yards. Hudak 11 rushes for 63. Seaman 1 for 3. Kern 3 rushes for 6 yards, and Bear 3 rushes for 17 yards. In the air, Kern was 9 for 17 for 114 yards, which included 4 receptions by Bear. Caroli with 2 catches, and Embert with 1 for that big 33 yards. 9 for 17 for 104 passing yards for Trinity. So that will complete the action here from Trinity Field. 23 first downs for Trinity, just 7 first downs for the Mustangs, and 3 of those were by way of penalty. So you can see the total domination of the Trinity Hillers here tonight. things don't get easier for the Mustangs as they will travel to Ringgold next week with a traditionally strong team to face in the Ringgold Rams. So that's going to do it here for tonight's game, which was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and everyone at CUTV, Gary Smith in charge. This has been Gary Frankhauser, along with Jerry Dupay, Barry Rosner providing all the statistics here this evening. This has been another South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Our final once again, Trinity 37, Laurel Highlands 7. Good night, everyone.